Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and this is going to be the final video regarding keratin related hair care product. This is a Keranique volumizing keratin conditioner. It's supposed to decrease breakage, seal split end, controls frizz, and light volumizing formula. It is enriched with keratin amino complex, free of sulfates, dyes, and parabens. Now, my hair is color treated. It normally doesn't break, but I have more of a hair fall, which luckily before using any keratin related hair products, it was fine. I didn't really have breakage. Now the difference between hair fall and breakage really is that the hair fall is coming from the scalp, and the breakage is basically like, it doesn't have to be from the roots, but it could be anywhere. Like it could be like a breakage from like not like necessarily this whole piece, but like it could be a breakage from here, like up here somewhere, like different places, like a strand, like it could be anywhere along the lines of the strand. So it's two different things, but it's obviously like your hair is falling, but in different terminology, basically with different meaning, realistically speaking. So just keep that in mind. So breakage and hair fall are technically two different things. Hair fall from scalp, breakage anywhere along the line of the hair strand. It's hair strand itself. But yeah. Now I do have another hair Keranique shampoo and conditioner, but it's more like a scalp scrub. So I have not used it yet, but I will be making a separate video from this because that does not have keratin in it like this product does. And if you haven't watched my two previous keratin related a keratin shampoo and keratin conditioner that I've done, then you will know how I overall feel about keratin products. Actually, it's on me that I decided to go ahead and get keratin products because even though my hair doesn't need extra protein, and a lot of people are like, normally if you hear people online, they'll often be like, oh, if you want to reduce frizziness, it's just use keratin shampoo and conditioner, because you know you have the keratin straighteners, the Brazilian straightening, which is basically keratin treatment, right? Which is supposed to reduce with the hair straightener. Reduce the frizziness. Not the hair straightener, reduce the frizziness. Now, in my case, I have done the keratin treatment, meaning the Brazilian straightening. However, my hair did not really feel fried or anything like that from it. But it did help with my frizziness. And I have done it like 3 or 4 times at least. I have not done it in the last couple of months, honestly. I'm trying to give my hair a break from it, but I did decide because of that to use this. And the one theory like you would hear is basically that that it will help with the frizziness, because you know it kind of would go hand in hand with the Brazilian straightening. And then the other thing was more like, if your hair does not have enough keratin, meaning enough protein, then you will use it. So I kind of want to give this a test, honestly. Now, my hair is color treated, and I know that my introduction is getting a little too long, and I should just jump right into it. But I feel like I didn't really touch bases on those two videos for two reasons. One, because I had to go to the airport right after, and two, I kind of was a little speaking out of annoyance at that point because how annoyed I was with the products. But I feel like I want to go a little. If I would have done the detailed information in there and split it up between those two videos, I would have not gone in detail with this. But anyways, now my hair is color treated. I do have hair fall, not hair breakage, but hair fall, which is minimized at this point. Now I need it to be back to how it was. Um, now, like I mentioned, that my hair was. I did do Brazilian straightening in the past, and I believe it is somewhere towards like the lower half section of my hair, like below my ears. Now I don't know how much is left, but I know it is below the ears now. It's not on the top anymore. Um, but the hair color is done regularly. I did it once in December and then again in February. I do need to get the root touch ups again. Now, in my opinion, when I used all these keratin hair treatments, I felt like the statement that was made about like, oh, only if you need protein in your hair, keratin in your hair, then this will be more worth it. Otherwise, your hair will be overloaded with protein, and that's exactly what happened. Now, I know some people their hair will feel a little bit like stringy, like dry things, like those squiggly strings. I can't even remember what it's called, or it can get really like stiff, stick type of hair. My hair was really, it kind of felt like stick, honestly, after using it. It happened over a period of time. It started getting dry first, and then on Saturday, it started feeling like it, or it was a Sunday, Saturday or Sunday, but it was a weekend. This past weekend, today is the 28th, Thursday, so like 4 days ago. So it kind of felt really, 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 really like stiff and like stiff. And then and I see a lot of hair shedding happened, a lot of hair breaking happened. Um, I think that was like the final straw. It kind of felt like straw. There we go. It felt like straw, honestly. That was like the final straw, and I was like, okay, that's it, no more. And I only have this here left now to review this video. So honestly, this was, I think I started using it before going to Pakistan in December, like mid-December, and I think that's why my hair didn't feel as right when I went to Pakistan, because I think I've used it. But then I had been using it for like half a month or almost a month, but definitely wasn't exactly a month yet, I believe. Um, However, I went to Pakistan, my hair took a break from there, and I came back, started using it again. And then this past weekend was like the final straw, because my hair was just getting drier and drier and drier. And I actually was relying on Moroccan oil. I will apply this first, and then top of that, I will apply the serum. And then the worst part is that my hair actually was feeling really straw like near the roots as well, which makes it worse, because your hair will break if it's getting really, really, really dry, right? So if it's like near the roots, that means my hair is gonna break near the roots, and that's what I do not want, right? Now, almost all of them did mention about controlling frizz and decreasing breakage damage. This is the only one that mentioned about sealing split ends, which I do not believe. Like, they will coat. It's almost like how they said about Tresemme, that there was gonna be like a coat of layer of like wax kind of a thing, and then you will have to use more hair scrub and clarifying shampoo like a lot more often, and that will defeat the purpose of like the split ends, honestly. Like, you know, sealing them, the wax seals the split ends, technically it's still there, and when you use the clarifying shampoo, you will think that it's a clarifying shampoo causing all these split ends, which is not the case. It was just covering it. So in this case, I would just suggest to cut it off, honestly. So this is why you shouldn't allow the split ends to go up your hair shaft like for too long. Otherwise, you have to cut more hair. Don't rely on hair products at all. So honestly, that was the only thing that I did not rely on the hair products, was the split ends part. I just wanted to check everything else out, but I do not recommend it. And also, if anybody is low on protein, I would just suggest to increase their protein level through foods. Lentils has protein, meat has protein. So I would suggest, and other products to have protein. So I would just suggest to, even eggs have protein. If you don't want to eat meat, at least, and you're okay with eating like eggs have protein as well. So I would suggest try to get as much as you can from food, and then eventually, if necessary, to go for like keratin. But again, please do a trial and error, because we want to make sure, I want to make sure that your hair is not damaged or anything like that. So if your protein level is fine, and you already got your blood work done, and you see your protein level is fine, please avoid using something that is keratin and anything like that. So that being said, if you guys want me to try and look into any other products, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Other than that, I'll be linking both my Instagram pages. Make sure to follow, hit the subscribe button, the bell button. I'll be back for more. Stay safe and stay tuned, guys.